Did you know that 80% of America's millionaires are first-generation rich? They didn't inherit their wealth. So, how did they do it? Most of them didn't launch a trendy tech startup or become a crypto genius. They built their fortunes with incredibly boring businesses. Today, I'm going to tell you the story of a guy named Harry, who went from being broke to a millionaire in just 7 years by embracing the power of boring. And I'll show you exactly how you can start your own journey. Let's meet Harry. Just a few years ago, Harry was what you might call a entrepreneur. He was obsessed with finding the next big thing. First, he tried to launch a subscription box for artisanal dog treats. It was trendy, it was cool, but it fizzled out in 6 months. Then, he jumped on the dropshipping bandwagon, selling phone accessories. He spent thousands on ads, battled with suppliers, and barely broke even. His last attempt was an AI-powered app that suggested recipes based on what was in your fridge. It sounded amazing, but the development costs were insane, and the competition was fierce. Harry was exhausted, in debt, and ready to give up. One rainy afternoon, feeling completely defeated, he stumbled upon a dog-eared copy of a book called The Millionaire Next Door in a second-hand bookstore. The book's core idea hit him like a lightning bolt. The majority of millionaires weren't flashy Silicon Valley types. They were people who owned dull normal businesses. They ran waste removal companies, owned car washes, and managed rental properties. They weren't chasing trends. They were serving fundamental, everyday needs. For Harry, this was the aha moment. He realized he'd been playing the wrong game all along. He stopped looking for sexy and started looking for stable. So, Harry set out to build his empire of boring. He developed a simple 3-filter system to evaluate every opportunity. First, is it a need, not a want? People will always need clean clothes, snacks on the go, and a place to store their stuff. Second, can it generate recurring revenue? He wanted cash flow that was predictable, not dependent on a viral marketing campaign. And third, is it a low-drama customer decision? Buying a candy bar from a vending machine doesn't require a 10-page sales proposal. It's a simple, quick transaction. Armed with this new mindset and his 3 filters, Harry was ready to hunt. So, what were these magical boring businesses? Here are the 6 industries that Harry focused on, and that have the potential to make you wealthy. First up, laundromats. Harry's first venture. Why? It's a cash business with minimal labor. People will always need clean clothes, regardless of the economy. Harry found a struggling laundromat in a dense neighborhood, used a small business loan to buy it, gave it a fresh coat of paint, and installed new, efficient machines. Suddenly, he had a business that was making money for him 24/7, even while he slept. Second, vending machine routes. This was Harry's next move. He started small, placing just 5 machines in local office buildings and a community center. Think about it. It passes his 3-filter test perfectly. A candy bar is a need in that 3 p.m. slump. The revenue is recurring, and the decision to buy is instant. He reinvested his laundromat profits, slowly growing his route to over 50 machines. It was a simple, scalable, cash flow machine. Third, self-storage facilities. This was Harry's big leap. People accumulate stuff. It's a fact of life. Whether they're downsizing, moving, or just have too much junk, they need a place to put it. Self-storage has some of the lowest default rates of any real estate class. Harry partnered with another investor, bought a piece of land on the edge of town, and built his first facility. The monthly rental fees became the bedrock of his growing net worth. It's the ultimate recurring revenue model. Now, Harry didn't get into the next 3, but he researched them extensively, and they are just as powerful. Number 4 is car washes. Just like laundry, people like having a clean car. Automatic car washes are brilliant. The customer does most of the work by just driving through. With monthly subscription models, you can create incredibly predictable recurring revenue. It's a high-margin business that serves a constant need. You're not selling a luxury. You're selling convenience and cleanliness. Number 5, pest control. Nobody wants to live with cockroaches or mice. When someone has a pest problem, it's not a maybe I'll deal with it later situation. It's an emergency. This makes pest control an evergreen industry. The best part? Most customers sign up for quarterly or annual service contracts. That's recurring revenue built right into the business model. You're not just a one-time fixer. You're a long-term protector of their home. And number 6, property management. Every person who owns a rental property but doesn't want the headache of dealing with tenants, toilets, and trash is a potential customer. Property managers take a percentage of the monthly rent in exchange for handling all the drama. You're not buying the properties yourself, so the startup cost is low. You're selling a service that solves a massive pain point for a whole class of investors, creating a steady, predictable income stream. So, what was the result of all this for Harry? After just 7 years of buying and building these boring businesses, his net worth crossed $1 million, then 2. By year 10, he was financially free. He wasn't on the cover of Forbes, but he also wasn't stressed about his next payroll. He had built a fortress of financial stability, one boring business at a time. Now, how can you do this? It's simpler than you think. You don't need to be a genius. You just need to be a detective. Step 1 is to start looking around your own town. For the next week, I want you to put on your boring business glasses every time you see a cleaning van, a landscaping truck, or a vending machine. Take a note. Who owns it? How does it work? Step 2. Pick one industry that seems interesting. Just one. Don't get overwhelmed. Maybe it's laundromats. Maybe it's window washing. Step 3. Become a mini expert. Go online to forums and websites where owners of these businesses hang out. Read everything. Learn the language. What are the startup costs? What are the biggest challenges? What does a good location look like? Step 4. And this is the most important. Talk to people. Find a local business owner in that industry and offer to buy them lunch. Don't ask to pick their brain. Instead, say, I'm incredibly impressed with what you've built, and I'm exploring this industry. Could I treat you to lunch and hear your story? Be humble, be curious, and just listen. The path to wealth isn't always paved with glamour and excitement. Sometimes, the most reliable road is the boring one. It's about serving real, everyday needs, not chasing fleeting trends. Stop trying to invent the next Facebook. Instead, figure out how to own the local laundromat, the neighborhood pest control service, or the vending machines in every office building. Own boring, build wealth, and design the life you truly want. Thanks so much for watching. If this sparked an idea for you, let me know in the comments below what boring business you're going to research first. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more ideas on building real, lasting wealth. See you in the next one.